Oh, thanks for clicking on this video. This is my first time doing it, so I hope you enjoy. I have a little story to tell you. Our story begins with this person. I knew he was a scammer right away. It's always sus to have something like that, and as you can see, 52 hours, nothing. So it's a dead giveaway every time I see that. So, to sum up our little conversation that I didn't record because I didn't intend on making a video on it at first, he asked me how I was doing, and I said I was in a really bad position, not doing well, which is false, but I wanted to see if he would still try to scam me. And yeah, he continued. He asked me to promote his gambling site. And the conversation ended here because I knew where this was going. Since it already happened to me once, but it was for a CSGO site. So let me explain for those who haven't had the privilege to encounter this type of scam. Basically, the scammer will add you and ask you to promote his gambling site, and it will probably be a site like that. And it will say, if you promote my site, and if you play on it, I will rig the odds to make you win. And in the end, you really win. But there is a little something in the frequently asked questions. So what's written on this page? It says here that newcomers to the site have to win twice in order to get their winnings. So what happens is, if you win, and you will win, the scammer will make sure of it, you can't withdraw, you have to play again because it's suspicious. So you have to play and you will win, but after that it will not be enough. The scammer will force you to play again and again until you have nothing left in your inventory, or you realize you've been fooled, and by this time it's already a little bit too late and the damage will be done. And the problem with this site is it's not real people gambling on it. There is, it's always the same things. People always gamble one or two skins. Sometimes items that are so rare you will normally never see them in your life. And the dialogues are always sus. Sometimes it talks about CSGO or Rust and copy-paste dialogues from other gambling websites that are not related to TF2. If you watch the conversation, it makes no sense at all. And as you can see, if I just log in and I try to type something in chat, it doesn't work, but you will understand why later. Also, I forgot to add something. The scammer added me on April Fools, and I never refuse to do a little trolling from time to time. Furthermore, April Fools is pretty much an international trolling day, so I contacted my friend Treasure, who's into programming, and explained the situation to him. He hates scammers as much as I do, and probably even more, but contrary to me, a dumb Frenchman, this German Giga Chad has the knowledge to do some damage. And speaking of damage, what ensued next can be qualified as nothing less than a weaponized tomfoolery at its finest. Behold. What you're seeing here is a script that automatically writes the message you want, and since the site has no protection against it, it could be spammed 24/7, and spammed 24/7 it was, on 5 different sites, on 3 different sites at the same time at one point, day and night, for 93 hours in a row. But those 93 hours weren't all spam and shitposts, as some events happened during that time. For starter, we had the scammer and taunted him a little. I gave him a proposition. It was a reasonable one. If he recorded himself shitting his pants while singing Cry Me a River, I would consider stopping the spam. I made also another proposition for doubloons and I'll stop. I sadly didn't get either of those. But it is what it is.
It is what it is!
After some back and forth, I learned he was jobless and decided to wait after the war to get a job, so I assumed he was Russian or Ukrainian. I also learned he has a 2mm penis. Fully erect or no, I didn't get an answer. Now is a part of the video where I admit I committed a big mistake. I didn't see one of the new scam sites open, and unfortunately someone was scammed because of it. Introducing Bonifan712. He was approached by the scammer and believed him. This poor kid was scammed of approximately $30 worth of TF2 items he bought with the money he received from his birthday. And the scammer was made aware of it by the victim, but since he's a ruthless bitch, he didn't care at all. Bonnie added me and asked me why I was spamming, and I explained to him why, as he was about to deposit another $40 since he still believed the scammer. Thankfully he didn't commit this silly mistake. When the scammer understood he could not get the rest of the money, he decided to insult me on my main account. This is the account he uses to play CSGO at the moment, and he has a little bit of skins. After that, Treasure potentially found his IP address, but since we're not sure it's him, we didn't do anything with it. Treasure also found a way to send spoof messages to make the fact it's a scam site even more visible, and he gave me the code to do it as well. While he was busy trying to automate that, I was busy doing what I do best, being stupid and silly, and I tried to send a message containing the script of Meet the Spy. Did I mention I'm stupid? I didn't manage to do that, and opted for that monstrosity instead. And after that, the moment I went back to sending serious stuff, after 93 consecutive hours of trolling, the send function of the site was disabled entirely, making all warnings impossible, and thus the trolling stopped at last. So, what is there to learn about all of this? Nobody is going to contact you to give you free money. During those 4 days of mischief, we caused the scammer to lose probably hundreds of dollars, and made multiple of these sites close. Additionally, we learned a lot from this experience, and will be more efficient next time. And that's the end of our story. And they lived happily after and trolled a lot of scammers, blah blah blah. The end. Thanks for watching until the end. If you want to help me, I left Bonnie's tradelink in the video description. If you want to help me, go and donate to him. I think he needs it more than me. And with that said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Or at least I hope so. Also, I'm still sad about that video I didn't receive. Better luck next time. Okay, see you.